हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, आज हम आपकी वर्कशीट नंबर 36 क्लास 10th साइंस फॉर द डेट 25th सितंबर डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। आज की वर्कशीट आपकी मेटल्स एंड नॉन मेटल्स के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स के ऊपर बेस्ड है। सो पहले सम इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप देखते हैं, इनके आंसर्स क्या क्या होंगे। द एलिमेंट reacts with oxygen to give a compound with a high melting point. This compound is also soluble in water. The element is likely to be calcium. Okay, metal oxides are dash in nature. Metal oxides are basic in nature. The non-metal which can conduct electricity is graphite. Arrange copper, silver and aluminium in increasing order of reactivity. That means when you are doing it increasing order, that means the lowest will come downwards. So silver, copper and aluminium. A list of common metals arranged in order of their decreasing reactivity is known as reactivity series. A dash reactive metals displaces a dash reactive metal from its salt solution. A more reactive metal displaces a less. Name the ion made by non-metals, cation and anion. So anion will be the answer. Some metals do not react with water at all. Name any one. There are so many. You can write gold, silver, platinum, copper. Metals which is the most abundant in the earth crust. From this option it will be aluminium. The electronic configuration of element E is 286. Will it lose 6 electrons or gain 2? So because it is having 2, so it requires 2 more. 6 in the outermost shell, so it requires 2 more, so it will gain. So these are the answers. In the question number 4, you have to write silver, copper and aluminium because it is the increasing order. Okay. Next is the short answer type question. First, complete the following reaction. The reactions has been completed for you. Iron reacting with water giving you iron oxide and hydrogen gas. Calcium with water, calcium hydroxide plus water. Potassium with water is potassium hydroxide. Then the second, generally when metals are treated with mineral acids, hydrogen gas is liberated. But when metals except manganese and magnesium treated with dilute HNO3, hydrogen is not liberated. Why? As you know that your dilute HNO3 reacts as a highly oxidizing agent and it will convert hydrogen to water. Next is, you are given a hammer, a battery, a bulb, wire and a switch. How could you use them to distinguish between samples of metal and non-metal? If a substance can be hammered to convert into sheet, then it is metal. If it is broken into pieces, then it is non-metal. Second, assess the usefulness of this test in distinguishing between metals and non-metals. So you can see, set up a circuit arrangement using bulb, battery, wire and switch. Place the objects between the ends of the circuit. If the bulb starts glowing, then the substance is a metal, otherwise if non-metal, because metals are good conductor of electricity. So you can read, these are the simple points and this is the circuit which you have to make in this answer of this question. Next is, what are amphoteric oxides? Give 2 examples of amphoteric oxides. Amphoteric oxides can react both as an acid as well as base. Many metals such as copper, zinc, tin, lead, aluminium and beryllium form amphoteric oxides. Zinc oxide, you can take, reacts with both acid and bases. So this is the reaction of zinc oxide. Another example, you have to give 2 example. You can give aluminium oxide example and the reaction you can write because these are very important ones. Next is, give reasons copper is used to make hot water tanks and not steel. Reason is, copper does not react with cold water and hot water or steam. However, iron reacts with steam. If water tanks are made of steel, which is an iron alloy, then iron would react with steam form from hot water. So the reaction will be this, and that is why the copper is used to make hot water tanks and not steel. Gold and silver are used to make jewelry. As you know, gold and silver and diamonds even are used in jewelry because metals like gold, silver, platinum, etc. have luster. These are less reactive. These metals cannot react with air, water and acid, and these metals are malleable and ductile. So many properties are there. That's why these are called the noble metals also. Sodium, potassium and lithium are stored in oil. Why? Because they are highly reactive. Oil prevents their reaction with oxygen, moisture and carbon dioxide. Next is, metal oxides of zinc, magnesium and copper heated with the following metals. So in this you have to remember your reactivity series. The more reactive will displace the less reactive. So you can say zinc oxide with zinc, no reaction. Magnesium, there will be displacement. And copper with zinc oxide, no reaction because magnesium is more reactive than zinc. So that's why displacement is occurring. Magnesium oxide, With zinc, no reaction, magnesium, no, and copper, no, because out of the three, magnesium is at the top. Copper oxide, copper will displace zinc, and magnesium will be, with zinc and magnesium it will show displacement reaction, and copper no reaction. Next is give an example of a metal which is the most malleable, it is gold, the best conductor of heat, silver, and not found in free state, sodium, potassium, anything you can write. Which important properties of aluminium are responsible for its great demand in industry? So many are: the metal is good conductor of heat and electricity, not attacked by water, powerful reducing agent, and the most important is light in weight. There is a metal X, it's treated with cold water. It gives a basic salt with molecular formula XOH and liberated a gas Z which easily catches fire. Identify XYZ and also write the reaction involved. So it is clear that X is sodium, Y is sodium hydroxide, and Z is hydrogen. The reaction can be shown by the following equation: sodium plus water, sodium hydroxide, water, heat, and this is H2 actually. The 2 should be written in the lower side and heat will be liberated. Hydrogen is highly inflammable gas and hence it is easily catches fire. In the given structure, write chemical formula. You have been shown sodium and oxygen. So the metal will be sodium and oxygen, non-metal will be oxygen, anion will be oxygen ion, and cation will be sodium ion. Now let's discuss the long answer type questions. In the formation of compound between two atoms A and B, A loses 2 electrons and B gains 1 electron. What is the nature of bond formed? So since the bond formation involves loss and gains of electron, that must be ionic bond. Suggest the formula, it should be AB2. On similar lines, explain the formation of magnesium chloride molecule. You can write this: magnesium losing 2 electrons, so Mg2 plus, chlorine getting 2 electrons, 2 Cl minus. Magnesium 2 plus chlorine will give you magnesium chloride. Common salt conduct electricity only in molten state. Why? When NaCl melted, the ion becomes mobile. Due to this, they can conduct electricity. Why is melting point of NaCl high? Due to the strong electrostatic interaction between the sodium and chlorine ion. Differentiate between metals and non-metal on the basis of the following properties: ductility, malleability, appearance. You will get the answer in the next worksheet. You can do from that. What is aqua regia? Aqua regia is a solution of nitrohydrochloric acid. The traditional solution comprises of 3:1 mixture of hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. It is commonly used to remove noble metals such as gold, platinum, and palladium. Write short note on the reaction of metals with salt solution. When a more reactive metal reacts with solution of less reactive metal, more reactive metal displaces less from its salt solution. Like metal 1 reacting with M2B, that is the salt solution. So here M1B will be formation and M2 will be release, where M1 is more reactive than M2 and M2B is the salt of M2. Next is, you can see the properties. The question number 2, you can write from here the difference. And these are the reaction you can write for the displacement reaction. Short note any 3 of the, there is no need of drawing this diagram, just for the understanding it is there, but you can write the reactions from this. Hope you like this worksheet. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe the channel. Thank you.